Good morning from the tiny garden, Midland, Ontario. I wanted to do probably one last video before the season's out. I mean, it's pretty much out now, but I've done a little bit of cleanup. Started cutting things. As you can see, things are dying off. And we're pretty much done for the year. I harvested everything before the first frost, and now everything's just dying off. It's sad, bittersweet, but we start planning for next year, right? I didn't really plant any cold weather crops. There wasn't really much available in my stores locally to buy things, and I was not on the seed starting, that's for sure. I love how they're still trying to grow. Like, I harvested these, there was like nothing left. Suppose I could just harvest those. They're trying. They're still trying. It's still warm. It's just frost is not gonna let things to continue to grow very long. Like, those will continue. Not that it's doing much, but like those won't be affected for a while. I cut down most of these 2 tomato plants right here. And beets down there. Kale. Zinnias are still flourishing. I've actually harvested, I think, 3 broccoli, which was really cool because I've never fucking harvested broccoli before. And then there's this one. The peppers have been a disappointment, as usual. I harvested like tiny little peppers like this, and then this one's still trying to grow. We got frost last night, so I'm actually surprised. I cut down a lot of kale, and I can't believe there's still so much fucking kale. So I think there was like 12 pepper plants in here. And never have I ever been successful with peppers. I can't plant them from seed. I can't get them to germinate. I can't get them to work. So I usually buy my pepper plants from the local garden store or whatever. And they still don't do anything. So any tips are helpful. Got a lot of work coming up ahead of me to clear everything out and reorganize and remove. I actually want to move this planter box and have something a lot smaller in this area for flowers and stuff. I'm not really gonna do vegetables. I'm gonna keep the long box over there, and I'm gonna keep the main bigger garden. So my broccoli is starting to turn yellow, which I think is going to seed, so I'm gonna cut it, or at least this big head. And I thought I'd try and record it. Oh, there we go. There's my very first head of broccoli. Welcome back. I actually, this is now a little bit later. I wanted to take just another quick little one to add to the other video. Just seeing how things are progressing along in the cold. There is more broccoli. Broccoli likes cold. It's really windy today. We actually had our first snow last night. It's pretty much all melted now. But these zinnias are still going nuts. I actually didn't know that they were frost tolerant, but apparently they are. Like, look at this tomato. He's trying so hard. Like, I cut it off. I've been cleaning up, trying to clean up. And, like, there used to be a whole giant tomato right here, and now it's not. And it just keeps trying to grow so hard. Cleaned up this bed a whole bunch. So, not really anything left in here. It's that same one. I decided to say fuck it and let it grow. Never known peppers to be frost tolerant, but this one seems to be really trying hard. Like, it's still flowering. The rest of them, not so much. And I mean, like, the little fucking tiny peppers that I picked before, before the first frost, they weren't really any good for nothing anyway. So I figured I might as well just leave it. So this is that broccoli again. I'm pretty sure there's more in here. There we go. There's one there and another one starting right in there. See if there's anything else in here. Oh, there might be another one coming down there. There's kind of like a little bit. Oh, there's another one right in there. And you know what? Oh, there's another one. I will keep fucking eating broccoli if he keeps growing, because we actually eat quite a bit of broccoli. I'm really happy about that. These are all cold weather plants that I had planted in the spring, but didn't really do anything in that cold weather. Oh my fuck, I think it might be bearing fruit. Is that how they grow? I don't know. I've never... Holy fuck. Look at the bottom, like way down there. Holy shit, I might actually have some Brussels sprouts. That would be fucking amazing. Oh. I guess that's how they grow. I had no idea. Never grown it before. It was just at the store and we're like, my kid was like, you should get these. I was like, okay. So there is a little tiny broccoli also in this one. So, I mean, I guess I have a little bit of a fall garden. Like 3 things and some flowers. I've been cutting back this trellis, cleaning it up. These tomatoes are, these poor fucking tomatoes, they are just trying so fucking hard. Like, I don't think these tomatoes are any good. But it keeps trying. And the wind is knocking things over. Look at, it's even, oh shit, I almost fell on my fucking face. So, it's even sprouting new. Look at, I stopped pruning these because, you know, it was the end of the year and I was like, fuck it. And like, they're still sprouting. Look at these guys. You're just trying so hard. Come on. I wish I could grow tomatoes all year. That'd be amazing. So many tomatoes. But that's all there is. Not too much. Actually, I'll have strawberries. Oh, there's some ice on the strawberries. But that's always fun. I like strawberries. Got a lot of cleanup to do on top of what we've already done, obviously. I got my manure ready to go in. The next year's plans are actually, I have some stuff over here. I'm going to use the trellis instead. I'm gonna probably remove this and probably give it to my friend. You know, speaking of, I never actually got to anybody else's gardens. Too late now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this garden kind of in half and have one trellis on each side, one there and then one there. And then, yeah, we'll see how that goes. New year, new try. Thanks for watching. That's it for 2019 season here in Zone 5B, Ontario, Canada. If I upload anything else, it might be canning stuff because I'm trying to learn how to can. If not, then I shall see you next spring when I start all over again. Thanks to everyone who has followed along in my progress garden this year. I'm really glad I got to be able to walk through this from start to finish. And next year will be bigger and better. Happy harvest to everyone still harvesting, and happy Thanksgiving to Americans next month. We've already had ours. So long, farewell, see you next year.